So, like, a lot of people don't think of like the YouTube boxing stuff this way, but boxing will always give you what you deserve, not what you want. And what I mean by that is, like, if you look at the Nate Robinson and Jake Paul fight, right? If any of us got hired to spar Nate Robinson, and I've never met him, but I heard he's a super nice guy, right? And you meet him and you're like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" You know, or you meet him and he's like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" And you're a pro fighter, right? When you go in there and spar with him, and he's a nice guy when you meet him, everything. When you go in the spar, he's green. You're not gonna beat the brakes off him. You're not gonna whoop his ass. You know, he's a nice guy. You know what you're doing. You don't want to like just bully this guy, right? But now, say you go get hired to spar Jake Paul, right? And you go up and you're like, "What's up, man?" And he's like, "Yo," you know, like he's like standoffish. You're like, "I'm gonna fucking wreck this guy," you know? And you go in there and you put it on him, right? And they ask you to come back the next week or the next 2 days, right? You're gonna be like, "Whoa," you know, because he's a tough kid. You know, he like, I know the guys that they were hiring to spar with him, and some of them told me, "Hey, we weren't going light on him," right? So he got that sparring experience, you know. He went through it, and that's what brings me back to the point. Boxing gives you what you deserve. You know, there's no easy route in this. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you, he went through a lot more beatdowns than Nate Robinson did coming up to that fight. He got experience in the gym because he was boxing high-level guys, and those high-level guys were probably putting it on him a bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. At the end of the day, what you go through makes you better in this. You know, like what you're willing to go through and keep coming back, getting your ass beat, keep coming back, get your ass beat. The human body is a master of adaptation. You will eventually stop taking that shot and if you're training with good trainers, your body will just start going through the mechanics. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like you could have a great mechanics trainer, but if you don't have that fire and heat that you're under, where you're actually practicing the stuff, or not even practicing, forced to do those things, you're never gonna grow. He grew. The kid can fight. He can fight. Not against a good top amateur who turns pro, but if you put him with an average Joe or like a Nate Robinson, he's gonna get slept for sure.
You think there's going to be probably a time where he's going to try to maximize his skills with somebody worth taking the risk?
Yeah, but it's going to be for a lot of money and he's going to get hurt bad. I understand Conor McGregor is not who he once was, but he's definitely still enough to beat up Jake Paul. I guarantee you that. But I don't know. Like, I think that at the end of the day, it's not like a legacy thing for him. You know, he's not trying to be like, he's just in this for the money. Win, lose, get knocked out by Conor McGregor or not, you're coming home with like millions and millions of dollars. Whatever.
I wouldn't say it's a legacy thing, but I think it'll be his people, the millions of people he has in his Instagram account that will probably bully him as far as influence him. Hey, yo, look, you ain't taking no shots in the ring.
But he's not new to that. People hate him already. He doesn't. I mean, who knows? It could ruin his psyche, like for the rest of his life. I mean, I don't know. Like I know the hateful comments kind of fucked Adrian Broner up a bit, even though he was already hated at one point. And then when he lost to Maidana, it was like the world crashed and everyone turned on him and this and that, you know. But I don't know. Maybe Jake won't care. Maybe Jake, whatever. They hate me already anyway. You know what I mean? Either way, I don't know. The whole point of this was just to bring up that he probably paid his dues in his way, like in the gym sparring, and it showed up in the fight.